You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming, sending me on Twitter the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, Kei-kun's Path. So y'all wanted to go ahead and if y'all haven't watched today's earlier videos of Santa Lucia, wanted to go ahead and let y'all know that I'm officially an affiliate of Green Man Gaming now, and every video description is going to have a little link to their website. If you click on that link and you buy anything through their website, you get some awesome deals and great discounts on the newest and hottest games. And also, I get money from that. I get commission based on every game sold. So just all you gotta do is click the link in the description and just buy whatever y'all want. I get credit for it, and we're all even happier. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. All right. Do I need to need something to come talk to you? Okay, that was an odd sentence. Do I need something to come talk to you? Huh? No, I suppose not. Still, you usually don't just drop in without a word, so I was wondering, are you okay? Ugh, I came out weirder than I should have. Come on, I have to pull myself together. No, not at all. I just wanted to come check up on you, that's all. Check up on me? What for? I ran into Minazuki earlier today. She was handing out flyers for the band's performance. She told me you've been working yourself lately, and I got worried. Really? I am overworking myself. She's the one that's barely been getting any sleep lately with all the work she's been doing. Wait, what? She said she's barely done anything since she doesn't know how to, fiddle with the instruments or whatever it was whatever it was that she says. I don't really remember all that well. True, she doesn't really mess with that stuff. But she's been going around campus during festival hours, giving out flyers and inviting people over. And once the festival ends, she goes to the station. All this on top of practicing until her voice gets hoarse. She really needs to give herself a break. Oh, that's not ideal. You tell me. She's gonna drop it if she keeps going at this pace. And to think she has the gall to worry about me after that. You guys are really gung-ho about your work, huh? The worst part is, I can't even blame her for it. She's formed this band over a year ago, and this is their first chance to actually perform. I'm sure Kagaho and her are probably really stressed about it. Somehow I can't imagine the Raven being stressed over anything, which probably just means he's really good at hiding it. Is there anything I can do to help? Unless you're willing to grab her by the waist and drag her home kicking and screaming, I doubt it. I'd get arrested if I did that, justifiably so. I know. You're such a great friend to offer something so noble. What? But I didn't... You said, but I don't... Settle down, I'm only messing with you. You don't need to take everything so seriously. Loosen up and have fun, will you? I don't need to hear that from you! Hey, don't look so hot. Is something on your mind? Huh? Why do you ask? You're pretty listless and sluggish. It's like you're barely even registering what I say. Usually you're a lot more energetic. It takes a lot of energy to be energetic all the time. Yes, I know. You're usually always so annoyingly positive. That's one of the few good things about you. Hey! I'm kidding. We both know you have a lot of positives. I have a lot of positives. Wait. I have a lot of positives? I'm a person. Don't weigh my positives around like I'm some kind of business decision. I'm doing no such thing. Really? Because you sound like you it sounds like keeping me around because I'm the boring salad that's good for you. What? Well, what's with the weird analogy? It's a perfectly good analogy, excuse you. Yuichi-san, are you sure you're okay? Should I be worried about you or something? No, you're fine. I'm just in a weird, funky mood today. I guess I'm a tad oversensitive. That's not good. I'll have 30 minutes on my break. It might not be much, but we can go around and have fun for a bit. See if I can't distract you from whatever funk it is you're in. I thought you'd be too busy working to go out with me. Usually, yes. I've been using all my breaks as time to do more work on organizing the show, but you take priority over that. I see. Shit, why does it make me happy to hear that? Oh my god, are you blushing? What? No way! Oh wow, you're totally blushing. Kei-kun laughs heartily, a big stupid smile on his face as his voice echoes loudly down the hall. The people around us even turn to stare, which only magnifies my embarrassment. Kei-kun, you're being too loud. Who cares? This is a festival. We're just having fun. Let people stare. Did I really just hear those words from the prim and proper Kei-kun of all people? You're not usually one to say that sort of thing. He shrugs, his smile widening until I can see a hint of teeth. Maybe I've just been a bit infected by you. I find myself caring less and less about other people's opinions. Is that bad? It's certainly unexpected. I've never taken you for that type of person. Hell, I'm not that type of person, so I don't see how you could have learned it from me. I am very much self-conscious of how people around me see you, you know. Come on. Is there anything you want to do? Let me help put a smile back on your face. I will not have it be said that I just ignored you when you were down. You're sure it won't get in the way of your work? I'm absolutely sure. You'll just have to hurry up with your decision, because my break isn't very long. Let's think. I'm not very good at making on-the-spot decisions. Should know that by now. What is something that we can do together really quickly? Oh, I know! Yes, what is it? Let's go for the haunted house! Kei-kun's entire body twitches as soon as the words exit my mouth. The haunted house? Why the haunted house of all things? Well, we're standing right in front of it, so we already know it's accessible. Plus, you've been working hard on it with your class, so I want to see the fruits of your labor. But, see how big the line is? It would take us too long to get... Oh, don't let that be a problem! A voice echoes from behind Kei-kun, making the hare jump forward and away from it. Kei-kun's classmate, the otter, had been standing in front of the class and behind us this whole time, so it stands to reason he probably could hear us talk. He flashes Kei-kun a haughty grin, and I immediately see the color drain from the hare's face. Hare-kun, don't forget the class members get priority on the waiting list. The words coming out of his mouth are teasing in tone and make Keisuke's whole face go red. No, there's really no need, Hazakura. The otter laughs again, grabbing his pen and writing something down on his clipboard. Alright, well, we'll have Hare, and I'm sorry, what was your name again? He looks up at me with a smile. Yuichi Michimaya. Okay, Michimaya and Hare will be joining the next group. It should be you guys' turn in 3 minutes or so. Wait! This'll be your chance to see what our project ended up like, Hare. After all, you didn't put anything together. Wait, you didn't? Hazakura? Kei-kun whimpers in protest, but only makes the otter's grin go wider. Nope. He helped with getting materials, organizing the working hours, all that boring administrative stuff, but he wasn't hands-on with the assembly, so he has absolutely no idea what the place is like inside. Hazakura, I'm so going to kill you for this. Enjoy! The otter doesn't seem at all affected by Keisuke's threat of extreme violence. He's my kind of people. What's wrong with going inside? Why do you want to check it out? I mean, it's not a big of a... Hey, Hare. If you don't want to tell him, then should I? Shut up already, you overgrown mustelid. The otter, Hazakura, raises his hands to the air and waves them unenthusiastically. Oh wow, I'm so scared. The spry rabbit is going to kick my ass. No one takes me seriously here. Hard to take you seriously when you're too chicken shit to go inside the haunted house you yourself put together. Hazakura! Wait, back up a bit. You don't want to go because you're too scared? I mean, Be quiet. I'll tell him myself. Hazakura laughs at Kei-kun's apparent discomfort. I don't really do well with horror stuff. Really? I never knew that. I am very easily frightened, I guess. And you're also afraid of the supernatural, so you can't even stand being in the same room as the mannequin. For the love of God, Hazakura, shut up! You're afraid of the supernatural? Maybe. So, ghosts and demons and stuff? Kinda. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that is so cute! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! You're welcome! I'm going to kill you, Hazakura! Yeah, sure. All I have to do is go inside the haunted house and you'll be too chicken to follow. It's okay, Kei-kun. I'll keep you safe. Don't you start mocking me either. Why do I even bother with you? Aw, come on. You know it comes from a place of love. If this is your way of showing love, then I'm screwed. What did you say? Nothing. Come on. What was it? I already said it was nothing. Stop prying. What? First you mutter and now you won't even clarify yourself? Jesus, you're just a pain in the ass sometimes. So? So what? Can we go in the haunted house? You're actually serious about that? Yes, I would very much like to go. Do we really have to? Pretty please, I really want to. But are you a child? Nah. I just know what I want. Alright, fine. Great. I mean, there was no doubt you were going to go. Your name was already on the list. Stop butting into our conversation, Hazakura. That's rude. Stop having your conversation loudly in public. You're the one dragging people into it. To that, a few of the people in line mutter in agreement, leaving Kei-kun horrified. God, I'm sorry. Oh, what happened to what you said earlier about not caring so much what people think anymore? Did I say that? Yes, you did. Quite clearly, too. It's true. You really said that. 1 second, y'all. Let me drink my water. Dry throat. There we go. It's true. You really said that. Alright, just shut up already. Just then the door is opened and a group exits the room, all chattering excitedly among each other. Oh, looks like it's your turn already. Oh no, I do not look forward to this. Come on, Kei-kun, it'll be fun. Your definition of fun does not compute for me. Once we go inside, we see a separate room built inside the classroom itself and using fabrics and plastics. Keisuke and I are ushered inside along with 3 other people to form a group. The whole thing looked very basic from the outside, but as soon as we were ushered in and the door was closed behind us, it suddenly looked a lot more elaborate. There were decapitated mannequin heads inside, fake bloodstains, chains dangling from the ceiling, fake daggers, and other bladed weapons. Oh wow, this is really well made. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Yeah? Were you expecting it to be really crappy and not at all scary? Kinda. A blood-curdling scream echoes, causing half of our group, Keisuke included, to jump. Well, what was that? Oh wow, they have a pretty decent sound effect. Just then a very ominous sound starts echoing loudly for all of us to hear. Even I felt a chill run down my spine when I heard this thing. Ooh, that is creepy. It's not super loud. Definitely no way we could hear it from outside, especially with the noise of the crowds walking through the campus. Damn, it's really eerie to listen to it to now. I didn't know they had that either. Looks like there was a lot you didn't know about them planning. You really should have paid more attention. Shut up! We keep walking forward since the whole haunted house is kind of a path we have to follow. Somehow I ended up leading the way for the entire group. Everyone else is either smiling dumbly at the whole thing or quivering in fear. Kei-kun, being one with the most pronounced shaking, clutches the hem of my shirt as he follows right behind. I have to admit, it's kind of cute. Did you seriously know nothing about what they were setting up here? I find that a little hard to believe. I distanced myself for it for a reason. I hate this kind of occult stuff. That's kind of silly. I hear the sound of slight footsteps followed by a sharp noise that I can't quite identify. I have no idea what this is. I just know it sounds like a horror movie sound effect. I have to admit, it is way cool. This was a terrible idea. Really? I'm having a blast. Mostly watching you freak out, but still a blast either way. Every time something echoes, I hear Kei-kun whimpering and jumping behind me. I have to admit, it's pretty funny. Entertainment for the whole family. Can we leave? We both know they closed the entrance from the outside. You'd have to rip the walls to get out, and they'd probably get really mad at you for that. The scaredy hare whimpers again. Scaredy hare. Obviously dissatisfied with my answer. God, I really feel like bullying him right now. I'll refrain from letting my sadistic side show. The screaming echoes once more, and this time even louder than before. It seems like Keisuke is just about to go catatonic because he's shaking like a leaf and the color is slowly draining from his face. Whoa, you don't look so hot. Are you okay there? He doesn't answer me, merely continuing to clutch the hem of my shirt and shake. This is starting to remind me a bit of a certain tiger that I know, and the mental image amuses me quite a bit. Keisuke better be prepared because I'm going to tease him so much over this. A creak echoes inside the room. At this point, I figure we're probably almost at the end of the attraction. We saw mannequins of witches, demon heads, ghosts hanging from the ceiling. I have to admit, for a place with no animatronics to use and having to rely completely on a student budget, this is pretty darn well done. Even I feel a bit tense in here, and that's not something easily achieved. Kei-kun, on the other hand, has gone totally unresponsive. I almost feel a tinge of pity for him, thinking of how terrified he must be since he's apparently not good with horror. Yeah, I'm always going to remember this. It's going to haunt my fucking dreams. I mean, I already knew he was a bit frightful after the whole thing with the thunderstorm at my house, but this is just hilarious. I don't have to feel bad about finding it funny either, because it's not a phobia. I might be a tad mean-spirited. The sound of chains being dragged starts creeping closer to us, and I feel a chill running down my spine. Wait, is it getting closer to us? Are those footsteps? Sounds like it. There, I can see some light. I think that's the exit. Oh, you're right. See that, Kei-kun? We're already at the end. Hare nods meekly, barely even acknowledging my words. I almost feel bad. Almost. I can't really do that right now. It'll probably annoy everyone in the house. Suddenly, a figure dressed in all black jumps out from behind us and screams, beginning to run in our direction. Everyone immediately bolts and runs out the door, running from the sudden assailant. Even though in the back of my mind I knew it was fake, my flight instincts kicked in and made me run as fast as I could. Oh God, poor Kei. Everyone immediately runs out of the classroom by the back door, huffing and panting as we try to piece ourselves back together. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. I can feel my heart beating super fast inside my chest and take a deep breath to try and calm myself down. That was pretty good though, and you and your classmates did a really good job, Kei-kun. When I looked to my side, I see Kei-kun sitting on the floor with his face buried on his knees and leaning his back against the wall. Hey, are you alright? I'm fine. Just give me a moment. I crouched down next to the hare, rubbing his back encouragingly and trying to help keep him calm. It's okay, Kei-kun. You don't have to worry so much about it. It's just a fake haunted house. I know that. I just need time to recompose myself. That's fair. I did ask him to do something I knew he hated. It'd be unreasonable of me to tell him to snap out of it. Even if seeing him freak out like that was probably some of the funniest 10 minutes of my life. I'm seeing all these new sides of Kei-kun's lately, and it's pretty fun. Seeing someone who used to be so guarded and distant in all these new ways is definitely an experience. Man, that sucked. Really? I thought you'd have fun. I didn't think you'd hate it, let alone this much. It's fine. I just really hate this kind of thing. I'm not good at all with horror. That's an understatement. Probably not something I should say out loud, though. We still have around 10 minutes left in your break. Do you want to go do something real quick, get your mind off of it? No, it's all right. Besides, we wouldn't really have time to do anything. It's best if I hang around nearby anyway, so I don't take too long to come back. No one is going to mind if you're a few minutes late. No, I absolutely refuse to do that. Jeez, when you're all freaked out like this, you're so fussy about being timely? Get your priorities straight. Kei-kun gets back up and readjusts his clothes, sighing. There, I've managed to calm down. You sure? You can take more time if you need. No, thank you. The whole experience was already embarrassing enough. I don't need to be sulking on the ground for 10 minutes after. There are a lot of people around us after all. I thought you said you didn't care about that anymore. And I thought I told you to shut up the last time you brought it up. Roger that, sir. Don't make me punch you. As if you do something like, ow! Kei-kun's fist lands squarely on my shoulder, pushing me back a few steps and making me yelp. You really punched me! Oh, please, it was barely a tap. It's not like I really wanted to hurt you. Besides, I did warn you. All right, fair enough. I guess I was asking for it. Sai is becoming a really bad influence on you if you're resorting to violence now. Thanks. Huh? For what? That was out of nowhere. I guess even if I hated it, it was still a fun experience. Mostly because I went through it with you, so yeah, thanks. Aw, you really don't know how to be honest, do you? Shut up or I'm gonna slug you again. Roger that. Is something wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? By the way, Yuichi-san. Yeah? What's wrong with the sudden coyness? Well, this might be a weird thing to ask, but you're coming to the show tomorrow, right? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? I just wanted to make sure. I'll call you tomorrow so we can meet up. Is that okay? Oh, yep, we know what he's up to. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks. Your tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.